girl, what are we doing with this channel? Like, am I done with YouTube? Like, is it over? Like, has it ran its course? Am I gonna shut this thing down? Is it time for me to... Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, if this is your first time here, hey, welcome. My name is Dianne. I don't know why I get so hyped with that. Welcome. My name is Dianne. Hey, welcome. My name is Dianne. Ooh, welcome. My name is Dianne. And I'm super excited that you found your way here. I mean, can we really even still call this my channel? I mean, she's been gone. Like, it's a vacant lot. Who lives here? Is my name even still on the address? I don't know. But the question is, where you been, girl? Where you been? Where you been, Ashy? I bought a new house. Ain't God all right? Hey, ain't God all right? Yes. Got a new house. First of all, I salute every moving company, anyone who constantly has to move and pack and it is not for the weak. I'll tell you that right now. It is a job, it is a chore, it is work. So I salute you guys. This was not, but we did it. God is good. We are in our new house. This right here was such a blessing, is such a blessing. I prayed for this house, period. Actually, I prayed for another house, okay? I prayed for another house. And when I tell you I prayed. I mean, I was constantly like, it's me again. And it's me again. And I'm back, right? Like, hey. And I'm back again. Like, constantly about this other house, like, because I just knew, like, I saw the house when I did the walkthrough and I had a conversation with the seller. I was like, this is it. Like, this is the one. And so I'm walking through the house and I'm praying and I'm fasting, I'm sowing, I'm tithing, I'm doing whatever. So I can make sure that, hey, you know that I want this one right here, right? And it's so funny because I get a phone call and it's the seller saying that they went with someone else. They went with a different offer. And I'm like, oh. Okay. You know what I mean? And I feel like in that moment, I had been saying for so long, like, Lord, I trust you, have your way, you know, whatever your will is, let it be done. I have faith in you, blah, 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 you know, all the good things. And I feel like in that moment, the Lord was like, let me see, because I know how bad you want this house. So let me see, right? And so when I got that call and it was like, yeah, no, I was like, ooh, but I stayed faithful. I was like, okay, Lord, obviously you see something that I don't know. You know, your rejection is for my protection. So, you know, maybe you're protecting me from something that I don't know. Protecting Cadence and I from something that I am not aware of. You see all and I see what I can, you know? And so I was like, okay, cool. You have your way, you know? Did I have a little itch in the back of my... Yeah, absolutely. But I was staying faithful and I was trusting God, right? The next day, first of all, this house wasn't even on the market at the time, right? And so after I get told no, the next day, I see this house. It's almost like it fell in my lap, y'all. Fell in my lap. And so immediately I'm like, let me go see it. You're not thinking nothing of, you know, let me go see it, you know? Step one, we're starting over. First of all, when I came to the showing of the house, I was like, you know, in my mind, I was just like, okay, you know, don't get too, just, you know, see what it is and go from there. I walked through this house and I instantly fell in love with this house. And I was like, okay, have your way, God. So I filled out all the paperwork, y'all, 4 days later, I get a phone call and they're like, if you really want it, it's yours. I'm like, what you said? Like, yeah, you know, we like you. You're great. The seller, like, the wife, she was so dope. Me and her had a conversation for like the longest and she was just like, anyway, boom. They was like, if you want it, it's yours. And I was like, oh my gosh. And so I was actually at a women's conference. Yes, with having me some Jesus time with a bunch of encouraging women, right? And I got, anyway, so get the call and they're like, yeah, if you want it, it's yours. I'm like, I want it. Like, I want it. And then, you know, I brought Cadence to the house. She fell in love with it, and immediately it clicked in my mind, like, you know, I feel like God really honored everything that I was doing, everything that I was sowing, my season of sowing, you know, when it came time to reap the harvest, he was like, you trying to play me with this little plot over here. Baby, the harvest that I have for you is far greater, far bigger. Like, stop playing in my face and go get what I promised you. You know what I mean? And so I was like, okay, like, you got it. So I'm super excited about this house. And yeah, moving was for real, but we're here. The first mistake I made was I tried to do all the rooms at once. I'm out shopping, like, okay, this can go here, this can go here, we're gonna put this in my office, we're gonna put this over here, Cadence room this, my room this, laundry room this, blah 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 this. Like, I'm like going in, right? Do one room at a time. If you are moving into a new home, do one room at a time. Pace yourself, because it gets overwhelming. Okay, so then I started to take my time. My first thing on the list was to get Cadence room together. I didn't care about no other room in the house as long as she was comfortable. And so I got her room together. Okay, and then I was like, okay, cool. Now my kitchen, now my living room, now my office, now my room. I think I did my room last because it was like I had to do all the other rooms, and then yeah, and then I was like, okay, my room. Now the backyard, help, because it's a lot of land back there, and I don't know. That is overwhelming. I don't know what to do with that. It's a lot. It is a lot, and the only thing I can think of is like getting Cadence a big trampoline or something, putting it back there, you know, setting up like the barbecue grill and stuff like that. But even still, maybe starting a garden. Maybe I can start a garden back there. I don't know. Like, it's overwhelming. So if you have any ideas on what to do with backyards, comment below, help your girl out, because otherwise it's just gonna be grass. I'm telling you now, I don't know what to do with all of that. There's a lot going on back there. But yeah, your girl had to move. Like, you know, you have to realize when you've outgrown a space. And you know, I loved my old house. Loved my old house. But you got to know when you've outgrown a space, you know, and we had outgrown it. It was time to do something new, something else, right? And so, I'm sorry, I'm trying to look into this camera because that was one of the critiques with a lot of my old videos. You don't never look at us. Look at us. What are you looking at? But my eyes keep gravitating over here, but I'm trying. I am trying so hard. So yeah, man, we moved into a new house. I love it. I love my neighbors. Like, everybody is so cool. It's dope. Like, I really, really love it. The goal. So your girl was booked. I just finished filming another show called The GOAT, G-O-A-T, the greatest of all time reality TV star edition. I do think that it should have been a different title. There was no Lenithia Leaks. There was no New York. Like, you know, the greatest reality TV personalities weren't really there, you know? They weren't really there. We don't have an air date, but it will be on Amazon. It will be on Amazon Freebie. I think that's how you say it. But yeah, it will be there. That show, first of all, when we dropped the cast photo, right, which I don't understand why they revealed the cast so fast. We don't even have an air date. We don't know when this is going to air. So it's like you told the world, like, these people are going to be on this show. Stay tuned. Like, what? Like, what we supposed to do with that, you know? And then you guys, you know, tumbleweed and dust. What now, you know? And so, yeah, we dropped the cast and everyone went crazy about this mixture of people. We have people from Drag Race, The Bachelor franchise, Survivor, Big Brother, The Challenge, The Real World, the cooking shows, 90 Day Fiancé, or where was she from? Married, one of them damn shows with she was from there. She know where she was from. It's just a bunch of different people from all over. Oh, the Netflix people, The Circle, where was Lauren? Love is Blind. Like, it was a lot of different people. Like, one thing's for sure, they said, we're going to take this network, we're going to take this network, this network, this network, this network. We're going to get views from all over. And they did a really good job of that. That was, we had the housewife. Like, what? Like, it was very random group of people. But anyway, when the cast dropped, I saw all of these speculations of who was working with who and what alliance was where and this was that and that was that. And because they dropped the cast and then left you guys high and dry, I'm gonna give you a little tea. Not too much because they're still an NDA, but I'm gonna give you a little tea, okay? 95, maybe even 96, 97, okay, of the alliance predictions that I saw were wrong. Okay? They were wrong. Okay? The people that you think are working together, hate to be the one to break it to you, but no ma'am, no sir, no fish, no dog, no cat, no frog. Ain't happening. Like, the alliances, the ones that I were in as well, like, very random. Totally not what you would expect at all. Extremely random. Everything you think you know or your speculations, take them out the hat and try again. Get you a whole new hat and try it all over again, because when y'all see who my ride or dies ended up being, like my partners, y'all gonna be like, how the hell did that happen? What? Like, it is the most random, like, ever. Like, the alliances that formed, off the chain. This show is going to be a roller coaster, but it's gonna be so good to watch. Oh, it's gonna be so good to watch. I'm super excited for you guys to see that. So yeah, the goal that happened. The big question, okay? Last but not least, girl, what are we doing with this channel? Like, am I done with YouTube? Like, is it over? Like, has it ran its course? Am I gonna shut this thing down? Is it time for me to venture into other things? I mean, you guys saw I was doing the well, I still am, I just, you know, pause on the challenge podcast. That's been really, really good, but you know, I like to do my own thing. So yes, what are we doing with this channel? Are we keeping it? Are we shutting it down? Like, what's going on? So let's just go through a little history, okay? When I first started this channel, if you were there with me through the wrinkled curtain in the background, the wrinkled curtain in the background, okay? If you were there through that, baby, I love you. Growth together, okay? The original name of the channel was Day's Diary Room Tea. Now, one thing about me, I know what I'm known for. I know my bread and butter, okay? And that is my diary room sessions on Big Brother or my confessionals on The Challenge. Whatever show I'm on, don't bet on if I'm gonna win or lose. Like, don't even put your money there. Don't put your money there. But I promise you, if you want to bet on whether I'm going to deliver in my commentary, baby, you'll never be broke. Because I'm going to deliver every single time when it comes to this talking thing. To this space right here, I'm going to deliver every single time. So put your money there and you'll never be broke. Take the checks to the bank and cash them. That's how my channel started. I knew that that was my bread and butter. And so I was like, you know what? I want to be able to talk to y'all even when I'm not, like, doing a show. I want to be at home in the comfort of my own home and still have these intimate conversations with you guys, right? It was so much fun for me. I had so much fun just sitting down, being able to talk with you guys. Like, I loved it. It was so much fun, right? But then it went from me having fun to me explaining myself. And I'm like, every time I sat down, it was a documentary because I had to explain my side of the story. I had to explain why I felt like this. I had to explain what happened to me, my perspective, how I went down according to me. You know what I mean? Like, that wasn't really fun. And then it went to y'all demanding videos. First of all, deep down to my core, I'm a rebel. You can't demand anything from me. I'm gonna shut down and ain't nobody gonna eat. Everybody gonna starve. Like, it ain't gonna happen. So the more it was like, she owes us, she still owe us. Like, you know? And so I was like, no, I'm gonna just shut it down. Completely just shut it down because it's not fun anymore. It's not fun anymore. Now, on a YouTube strategic level, another reason my channel really didn't do what it was supposed to do, because the talent is there, but another reason it didn't do what it was supposed to do is because when it came to YouTube, I didn't have a goal. There was no goal. I literally just wanted to sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys. I had so much fun doing that, right? But there was no goal. I didn't have what are some YouTube goals? I wasn't trying to hit a certain amount of subscribers. I wasn't trying to get the little plaques that, you know, everybody want to get. I wasn't trying to turn this into my job. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I want to, you know, just make a living off of you. It was nothing like that. Now, don't get it twisted. She was collecting a check, but it wasn't like, I want this to be my, you know, that wasn't the goal. Like, how much money can I make this month? Let me make sure that I'm, you know, putting out enough videos so I can make this amount of money for this. Like, my thought process was not that at all. There literally was no goal. I just wanted to sit in front of the camera and talk. I had fun talking to you guys, right? And so in doing that, with that thought process and having no goal, I put myself in a bubble, accidentally, unintentionally put myself in a bubble, meaning it got to a point where I would only talk to you guys when I was on a show. And so now that became what the channel was. You know, me talking about the show that I was on, giving my point of view, my perspective, the background tea, the inside tea of what was going on the show that I was on. But what happened during off seasons when I'm not filming? What do I have to talk to you guys about? There's no reason for me to sit in front of the camera and talk to you guys because I have nothing to talk to you guys about. You know what I mean? And that is a lie from the pits of hell because she got a lot going on and there's always so much to say. But I would always hear people say, well, you know, your audience is reality TV. So what else you gonna talk about? You know what I mean? And I was like, and so lately I have been having a lot of meetings, a lot of conversations, doing a lot of digging, and we're gonna revamp this channel in the best way possible. When I say we are going to revamp this channel, I mean we are going to revamp this channel from the ground up. From the ground up. And we taking the limits off. Like the boundaries, the whatever I put on myself, the bubble I put myself in, it's done. Like, she's out of there. Rip me out the bubble. I can't rap, so I don't know. But it's done. It's done. It is done. It's done. It's done. It's done. I am about to... Okay, so I have set some goals for myself on YouTube. I don't really want to say what they are because I don't want nobody praying against what I'm praying for. You know, people be hating outside of the clubs if they can't get in, but they be watching from the outside, and ain't nobody got time for that. But what I will say is that one of my goals, I'll say this one because consistency. That is at the top of my list. That at the top of my list of goals that I want to do with this YouTube channel. Number one is consistency. And so I say that to say this video, I am trying so hard to push through these aligners, but they kicking my butt, y'all. The lisp is real. Even after all of this time, the lisp is still real. Like, it's heavy and it's bothersome. It's, oh my God. But accountability, right? We're having this conversation right now so that you guys can hold me accountable. I have so many great things in my mind for this channel that I want to do, and I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them, period. And you know, it may not always be reality TV. There's gonna be a lot of things happening on this channel. And so I was like, well, what do I do? Where do I go with the channel? What do I call it? Because it can't be Day's Diary Room Tea anymore because it's more than just that. And I don't ever want to put myself in the bubble of thinking that it just has to be my diary room tea. I don't want to ever do that to myself again. Ever again. For whatever reason, I have been like, this day to day has been stuck with me. DAY to DA apostrophe. Is that apostrophe? Hyphen. Apostrophe. Hyphen. Apostrophe. Hyphen. DA hyphen VONNE. DA apostrophe capital VONNE. Whatever it is, the little at the top. That right there. That is what I want my channel to be. My day-to-day life, period. I have realized I want to do like lifestyle. I really want to take the opportunity to really let you guys into my life, because I feel like y'all watch me on these shows and a lot of you guys see me randomly, like just whatever off the cuff tweeting and think that you know me. You don't. You know what I allow you to know. Like, okay, whatever I allow you to know is what you know. But actually knowing me and who I am, me as a mom, me as an entrepreneur, me as a businesswoman, me as a friend, a sister, a daughter, a cousin, a auntie, you don't know her. You don't know her. You don't know her. And so I am going to finally open myself up and allow you guys to really come into my world, because it's time. Like, you guys know reality TV personality Dianne. Y'all don't really know me like that, you know? And so I want to open the doors for people to really get to know me for who I am. Now, I say all of that to say, I need to build this channel from the ground up. And in doing that, I want you guys to do that with me. Not in this video, but in the one right after. Yes, we got 2 videos. We got 2. Look at the consistency already. Like, God is doing what he gonna do, right? And so, like, in the next video, the very next video, we are going to build this channel together. And if you want to figure out how we're gonna do that, go on over to the next video, shall we? I can't wait. I'm so excited. I love y'all. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe. I don't forgot what to say. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. And follow me on all the socials. Follow me on Instagram at DAYDIANNE. Follow me on Twitter. No, don't follow me on Twitter. Follow me on follow me on TikTok at DAYDIANNE. I'm gonna get back there. Like, we're gonna socials. I'll link them. I love y'all with the love of the Lord, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Next video, hop to it, because we got to build this channel. Let's go. Next.